Come back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time, we started to make our way through the gates. And yeah, we also had 3 separate battles against this Stalker. Who, we couldn't shake him off no matter how hard we tried. Now, yeah, his neck is broken. I don't think we'll be seeing him again. Hopefully. But anyway, I think now that Melchizedek is at a good rank 7 now, I think we're gonna put up a Stoma so I can make a move on. Because yeah, these random cards are starting to get a little bit annoying, so yeah. So let's do something about that. So yeah, I still should have good day. That is on Katsu actually, so that kind of works out decently well, so yeah. We'll do that. This also allows our speeder to roll a bit too, but anyway. We're interested in the 3rd floor, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, because yeah, that's where 7 is gonna be. Because once again, that's gonna be mirrored. And yeah, I actually want to go to the 3rd floor anyway because it has the velvet room. I want to switch up my personas now that the Stalker has been eliminated, so yeah. So let's go over here. Treasure's Fountain, velvet room. I don't want to make too many. There's only really one thing I want to do. There might be other personas I take along too, but I think what I want to do is I want to swap out Demeter for Minotaur. Kind of a strange choice, but Minotaur has a very good attack stat, so we're going to be taking advantage of that. His other stats aren't great, but we can make it work. So yeah. So that done, let's keep this up. So now, yeah, we need to go to Studio 4, which is over here. This sparkler letter is 4, right? Then why isn't this the 4th gate? It's alright, the cat and a maniac on her. Ellie-chan, who was that guy that the stalker was talking about? If there's anything you're worried about, go ahead and tell me, I'll listen. I'm so sorry to have worried you. My mom has been referring to him. A high school mate. I made a promise with him. When I achieved that dreams, then we would meet again. I see, that him. How did that man know about him? It's driving me crazy. Yeah. I see more or less. The time to strike is the next time that black cat shows up. I'm also afraid about attacking a cat though. How animal, I'll support Ellie-chan in all aspects. Falling in love is a woman's life. He is a comrade I fought together with 3 years ago. I became a model just as we promised. Alright then. Our last one is actually on a floor we haven't been to yet. Floor 6. So yeah, once again, this one is going to be nice for exploring that. So yeah, and again, I keep not throwing the map north, which throws me off. So yeah, so let's go here. And we're also going to fill in the map on the 6th floor as well. So yeah, also before you do go to the 8th floor, make sure you explore everywhere. The main one is the 1st floor because it has that area that was blocked up in the real. Because yeah, we're gonna be going back to the real. Everything else should be fine, I think. But yeah, just make sure you know. So yeah, because again, we are trying to fill in the map, obviously. So that's why I'm mentioning that. So yeah, there's that area, but that's actually blocked off. You can't go through there yet. And yeah, 5th floor's good. Now it's time to stop the 6th floor. So yeah. Again, we'll just keep up a Stoma for this. There's also an Ivy get here down here. The Drink Souls, very nice. Because yeah, no Stalker fights really go through the SP. And yeah, we'll put up another Stoma. Like so. So yeah, once again, just make sure I get all these different crannies. This Barclay ladder is 8. And this should be the last gate, so yeah. And it will be too. But as you probably accepted, we're gonna have a fight. So we're going to make sure you've cleared out everything else. This is a trap. And then once again, make sure you fill in all this. And I actually don't know if you can use the elevator or not. I feel like you can't. That's why I haven't bothered to use it yet. So yeah. Once again, use the storm. And I feel bad using a storm like this. If you need the XP to catch up again, that's what the fortunes are for. So yeah, that's another kind of way I like to view things. So yeah. And of course, yeah, if you're underleveled, I mean, it makes the game harder, so it might not be the best iron, but again, you can catch up with the fortune that gives you more EXP, which is nice. And yeah, that should be it for the 6th floor. I think we've explored everywhere now, so yeah. Let's go and check out Studio 8. As like I said, we do have a fight that we need to worry about here. So who do we want to use? I think we want Maya to still use Maya Prime. Lala, Sartori Sasuke's not bad. And Katsuya, he's actually going to be using Mentor. Balfu, Taras probably makes the most sense because he has Straight Slash, but Straight Slash isn't like the strongest skill in the world, but hey, he'll make it work. And, I mean, do we have any other like good physical skills? I guess we do have Feral Bite, but not Feral Bite's doing that good. And Shosen doesn't have any physical skills, I'm pretty sure. And Aris has Spherical, which is also not that strong, so yeah. I think, yeah, Taras seems like the smart choice there. Actually, another thing we could do is, yeah, something interesting is Lilvis having high sword damage, but actually, I feel like that actually Balfu does more damage just because he has the highest strength stats, so yeah. And Maya wants to use my friend. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's make this work, shall we? And yeah, let's actually go in this time. We have a very interesting scene that I can't wait to talk about. Long time. What? Why are you here? I came to see if you kept your promise or not. So, is this Ellie-chan? Such a touching moment. Of course, I became... Hold on, girlie, I don't like this. I agree. You don't believe me? That's not true. What kind of face is that? It's like a mask. You call that a smile? Eh? There's something bothering you, right? That's why you can only make that face. Go ahead and say it. I'll listen. Come on, speak up. Then I'll go ahead and say what Ellie wants to know the most. Your obsession to Cersei. Don't bother me anymore. Are you satisfied? There.
あのストーカーも今の少年も桐島君の恐怖心の通りそんなところかあいにく今は大衆にも学問が浸透していてね事実や現実への免疫も出来上がってるのさ100年手が古かったなよ
くもあの人の顔で許しませんわ
Alright, so now we're going to be taking on the Black Cat, who, he looks interesting. So he's a very weird fight. He's actually immune to magic. He repels all magic. So we want to use physical attacks. So we want to go for the good old Pegasus Striker. We'll let him go for this because Maya isn't going to be doing much if Naya's not going to be doing much of the pitiful attack stat. I could have given her the Dragoon to do some damage, but I think she's just going to be on healing duty in this fight, which I'm okay with. So yeah. So I guess I'll make up for the last. And then Alpha, he can go for the good old straight slash that Taras has, and then Ulala can go for the sneak shot. The main damage though is going to come from that Pegasus strike though. And then like I said, we'll go for Diorama. So let's do that. So yeah, again, what oh yeah, Stunkel's kind of annoying. But we can heal off that damage, so that's good. So yeah, again, what this Black Cat was doing, or as we're gonna find out soon, the true villain of this was doing is they were trying to feed into Ellie's fears, which seems kind of messed up. Apparently, this person, must really hate Ellie for what she's been doing here. So yeah, she's just doing that. But yeah, that last one though is interesting. We know about the Stalker. Yeah, we kind of have a good idea about what his deal is now. So yeah, and yeah, I want to use these two, obviously. If you have Tarot card to use it, it's very useful in this fight, as you probably expect. So yeah, use on cutscene, you'll do a lot of damage. There's Lightning Strike, which that could be a bit scary, but yeah, we're gonna heal that damage. Yeah, the Black Cat does actually do quite a bit of damage, so yeah. But yeah, we kind of get the idea of the Stalker. It's someone that Ellie was afraid of because he broke into her house, obviously. So yeah. So there's that. But then that last bit though, where you're saying that he's just like him, and now we kind of know what they're getting at now. It's because Ellie was. That person was thinking that Ellie was obsessing over Boy with Earring, who I don't want to call that, to be honest. The thing about him, he doesn't actually have a canon name. The only name that people kind of give canonicity to is his manga name, Naoya Toto. So, and that's probably what I'll be referring to him, because Boy with Earring is not a name. So yeah, that's the annoying part about Lightning Strike could shock you. And that reflector is definitely not good at all, so yeah. At least we're gonna heal the damage, so that's good. So our Toby Sasuke gets that max strike. I think he gets pressure point or something like that. I think I want the skills actually called. That's an insta-kill skill. I don't think it's gonna be that useful in this fight, so yeah. And again, that's annoying that they got the shock because our main damage is from that Pegasus strike, so yeah, it's definitely our strongest physical skill at this point, so yeah. Especially with Ellie being... I don't know if Ellie's magic damage actually makes a big difference, but yeah. Once again, we'll just keep doing what we've been doing. And actually it's a fire attack. So again, the stuff with Naoya, again, it's kind of interesting to me because again, you can definitely ship Ellie and Naoya if you want, because again, they have very good chemistry, I felt like, during Persona 1. But of course, there's also Maki, and there was one piece of dialogue that, makes you think about that, and that's of course when Ellie's talking about Maya at the end of the game, I will say. It's after you beat, actually, Kantori, so yeah. Because that she's a main that, she might not be able to, stay with Naoya, but she'll keep making her dreams come true, so yeah. So he's on the ropes, that's good. And yeah, that's kind of what... I kind of see a little bit of that with this, that conversation. So, yeah, again, this person, really must hate Ellie if they, trying to make them think that Naoya actually hates her. Say there's that as well. Anyway, let's see... we got the shot on the wrong person. That's okay, at least I can slide punch her. Because with Naoya, well not Naoya, with Katsu that does a lot. Although unfortunately this part does not give us any XP, which is a bit of a shame. Sorry everyone, I caused so much trouble because of my weakness. There's nothing to worry about, besides, I can relate to how you feel. Let's think positive, right Maya? Compared to you-know-who became a Joker herself, that ain't nothing. Why you have to bring that up again? I said I was sorry. I think the spell is breaking down. Let's get out of there. With that done, we're back in the real world. Anyway, here's Studio 1. Now we'll ask Wanglon Chizu to read what will happen to the streets being disturbed by the choker. Huh? Are you alright, Chizuru's son? So Shiki has been defeated. Yeah? Yes, I'm fine. I just got a little dizzy. Let's continue. The 12 dragons used by Heaven's Lord, Joka representing the world's defilement, Fukugi representing life in the world. Tell me the future of this incident. Oh, this is. All the Guardian dragons are showing signs of Joka. At this rate, more people will be consumed by the Joka. It is vital to purify the K-grade before it occurs. Are you guys just looking around? Get out of here, quick! Junko Crusoe is going berserk in Studio 1. Please calm down. So what happened? Wanglon Chizuru's telling came true. She said that people will become Joker, and all of a sudden, Crusoe's son became a Joker. What? Amano-kun, let's go. Well, that can't be good, right? Let's heal up once again. I think we're gonna go in with these personas again. I've got a lot of good personas for what's about to happen, so yeah. Now the only thing is, I'm pretty sure we can't leave and get the food, so instead we're just gonna go in. That's simple. Yeah. We can use the elevator, but yeah, see there, we can't go to the first floor, so I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we can't be leaving this dungeon. Like, I don't know if you can actually use the elevator in the real world. It would be nice if you could, but anyway, what we're interested in now is the 4th floor, because that's where the blocked off area is, and then once we go there, we can actually, once we go there, that's when we can actually, you know, fill in the map. So let's go through the day back. And yeah, let's use a stoma. And yeah, obviously we need to go downstairs to the 4th floor. Because I do want to be fighting fit the next fight. It's kind of annoying that the black hat doesn't give you XP, but yeah. And there you go, the map has been completed. And a reward for going over here is a Megara card. Just like the Moroccan card, you probably want to register that and use it for your fusions. So yeah. But anyway, Studio 1 is our target, so let's go to the 2nd floor. So yeah. And again, like I said, yeah, no way we can go back to... I mean, we could try, but again, I don't think we can go out until we defeat the boss. So yeah. Actually, you can go here, and that means do dialogue. It's smart, the main issue is on the 2nd floor, let's hurry. The Joker appears right at the bat, exactly what that one's for, you said? No. What New World Order planned, huh? Crusoe's son, you didn't do the Joker curse, right? Is everyone gonna become a Joker? Yeah, that's pretty scary stuff. Junko Crusoe became a Joker? That's what the assistant director on the 6th floor said. What does that mean? I heard there's trouble on the main studio. My legs won't move. Leave this to me. Eriko Kashima? Nah, that's the time for that. I like that dialogue. You're here for a tour, right? Hurry up, stay low and don't take it to soak. Amy, please run. And again, I don't think we can leave. Actually, we can leave. Never mind. So this actually works out quite well for us. I'm gonna go get the agility because I'm pretty sure it's pretty important to outspeed in this battle, just so, again, it just makes things simpler. I didn't spread that around, but yeah, giving the... Actually, no, I don't need physical attacks anymore. I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyway. Let's get a big piece burger. So it's nice that you can actually do this, but during the dungeon you can't actually make use of this, so yeah. I changed the mirror ward, so yeah. So there we go, now let's take on the boss. So obviously want to go back to Alva. And let's head on. Because we need to go take down... yeah, the boss. So yeah, once again, Studio 1, which is on the left-hand side of the map, so let's go. I mean, he did build in the map, so technically another thing I could... you know what? Technically another thing I could do is I can actually give the map to Mr. Map Dude. Anyway, I'll do it now. It's just that, yeah, again, I need to look up what he actually gives as a reward. And then yeah, we can obviously go back to the other guide. So let's go to Narumi. And yeah, I do wonder if you can actually do this during the dungeon. I feel like you can, but we'll find out. So you got the Slum Sakat set. And there you go. So yeah, it's basically the same. It's just that you don't get a free card like in the lab. Like that Meraki card I got, the Inferno card. That's the big difference. So yeah. I don't know why you don't get a free card like that. I feel like you should, but oh well. Anyway, with that done, let's actually go back to the regular guide and let's take on this boss. We have a very interesting boss coming up, so let's do it. So back to Smarty we go. And let's go for it. So again, we'll go to the left side. Yeah, again, what that gives you is basically a lot of tarot cards and some free tarot cards. And here we go. Tatsuya? I can feel Tatsuya's alright. It's coming from Studio 1. He's alive. Also, Yoga. I don't know anything. I wasn't jealous of that girl, Lisa. I didn't perform any trophy casts. Oh no. And the stomach's worn off. Alright. And we're here. So who do I want to use? I think I'm going to keep Maya Prime, just in case I do want that diorama. Do I want to start to be Sasuke? I'm not so sure. I think it will depend on kind of what my strategy is to start with. I do think I still want Milk's deck on you then. And then I will need a fire on Earth skill on Baofu. And yeah, Baofu does a Tyrannosaur wind skill, so that's good. So yeah, so that means yeah, what Lala wants is Byakuya, so we're gonna go with that. And yeah, let's go take on the boss. And with our agility boost, this should be a little bit easier, so yeah. As of one, Mangon Chizuru is inside as well. She's a considerably strong sorceress. Do not underestimate her. Luckily, Tatsu's here to help. Suwa-senpai, why are you here? That dialogue is slightly different, by the way, to what I'm used to. Well, no, I wouldn't say what I'm used to, but yeah. She'll call Tatsuya Chinyan if you romance Lisa in Innocence. That's a translate. It's the most relevant one because yeah, the other things are mainly throwaway lines, so yeah. And yeah, for some reason, yeah, my engine don't get anything. It's just the same as if you played the game normally, so which is kind of weird. But anyway, see what the paradox that Takahisa-sama was talking about? You impudent child, I'll finish you off myself. Stand back, Lisa. Lisa? Tatsuya? Yeah, Junko Caruso, kill that boy. Understood. Such a cute boy.
私あんたの占い信じてたのによくも裏切ってくれたじゃないのさ。
あなたのような人間がいるから占いが必要なのね。おかげでたくさんの汚れが集まった。そこの男、呪術は時代遅れと言ったわね。私はお前のような人間から蔑まれ排斥されてきた。今の世の中に必要のない力、汚れた血とお前たちは自分と違うものを受け入れない。なんて愚かで罪汚れた者たち。見てみなさいこの現状を。そして認めるがいい。人は信託や託戦にすがらねば生きていけないと。
Alright, let's take her on. So, here's Wanglong Chizuru, and she's going to summon these things. So, yeah, let's have a look here. So, yeah, here's Chizuru Ishigami. And then she has these Shikigamis. And they say different things, which is important for a little bit. So what we want to do first is that let's look at order. So what Maya wants to do is attack Chizuru. This might seem a bit weird, but trust me on this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to what do I want to do actually? I want these two to actually swap. And here's the reason why. I want to try something a bit interesting. I'm going to try Wall of Earth, and then I'm going to go for Wall of Water. I want to see if they stack or not. That's kind of what I want to test out. And then the problem is I don't really know what to do with the rest of them, so yeah. Most likely I will use I'll use Kill Wind for the time being, but I'm probably going to pause the battle after the Wall of Earth and the Wall of Water, so yeah. But anyway, here's my logic. Basically, if these two work together, then yeah, that's fine. If only one of them works together, then I'm going to assume it's the one that's used last. Which I would like Wall of Water to be, so I think that's what I want to do, so let's try going with this. So we're going to attack Chizuru, and she's gone already. So yeah, and she was actually the person who was going first, so that's interesting. So yeah, what I want to do now is what personas do I have again? So you're wind, although you have water. So yeah, I could actually go for something here, but yeah, I kind of want Earth user though. So what I actually want to do is yeah, Baofu, he's gonna go into Sasuke. Because yeah, what I want to do with these three is I want to go for the good old Hydro boost again, which is Earth, Wind, and Water. So Earth needs to go first. So let me put Baofu with the Magnara. Then yeah, I need Wind and I need Water, and I think I still have use. So. Alright, let's go with this. This will be our strategy. So yeah. But yeah, but after the wall of stuff happens, then yeah, I need to once again pause the battle. So yeah, because it's kind of part of this battle's gimmick. So yeah, so we'll try Wall of Earth, then we'll try Wall of Water, and we'll see if they stack. Then I need pause. Again, it seems a little bit weird to do that, but here's the reason why. I need to figure out which one is the one I need to go after. And luckily though, I can tell by what they say here. And I want to go with this one. So I need to keep a very close eye on him. Problem is that again, because Maya went first, she can't really, help us in that regard, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, let's go with this again. On this, that way, that can make this a bit... actually, no, this will work out, I think. But yeah, I need to pause the battle again after you use the previous spell. So yeah, this works. Because now I can do this, and it'll go off. I don't need to keep track, so that's good. Hey, there's Maragion, which is gonna hurt quite a bit. And Lackless, which should get blocked. Yeah, they all use the elements, all of them, so yeah. There's Eriko. And there's Magmar, which does work. So yeah, now we know how those wall or skills work. So that's good. But yeah, definitely heal after taking that big beating. Turn. So yeah, so we go for that Hydro Boost. Do a lot of damage. And yeah, once again, Maya's going a little bit slowly, but that's fine. Because again, I don't want to get too greedy in this fight, let's just say, so yeah. So now I want to change up my strategy a little bit. Balfu's going to be the one healing, so he's going to go into Shosen. And yeah, I'm going to make him go up here, so he can heal. And then yeah, Ulala's going to go into... Ulala's going to go into, sorry, for the Sasuke, for the earth damage. Because I'm going to need that. And then yeah, I have... What does Katsu want to do? Because yeah, Katsu is basically free to do whatever he wants now, because yeah, now I have, once again, earth, wind, water, so I can use another Hydro Boost, so yeah. So what does Katsu want to do now? I'm going to go into Byakuya, I think. One cool thing that he can do is I think he can just go for Ice Breath, so that's cool. I could also go for Sukukacha, so there's also that. Don't want to go for Acid Rain. The Absolute Zero is also kind of nice too, so yeah. So I might have him do that, to be honest. Because the one cool thing about these guys is, it looks like they don't actually resist or even null ice. I mean, we could find out, but I don't think they do, judging from the skills I'm looking at, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, once again, I use the healing skill here, so I can keep using Maya's good damage. Like I said, let's try Absolute Zero. And yeah, I know which one's gonna be the one, because yeah, he's the one that's red on the health, so that's good. Once again, let's double check Hydro Boost, like that. So yeah, I need to go for a Magnara here. Kill Wind, Malacus, let's go. So we can heal off this damage we took. Like so. There we go for Absolute Zero. Which does hurt all of them. Which is nice. Not too much damage, but hey, every bit helps. And now I'm going to go for this one again. This is the fire one. So yeah, I should mention how this works. So basically, yeah, there's a one for each of the elements. They use their own element and they also repel it. And then they're weak to the opposite element. That's basically how this works. So I made Magarla. Not too bad. And Magdadine. So they do have some pretty good attacks. Luckily though, Maya has that very good dex stat, and that's helping tremendously in this fight. So let's go for another Hydro Boost and take out this guy. So now, what do we want to do next? We want to go for the one that's not water, basically. And I want to hit its weakness, so... Unluckily though, that shouldn't be too bad. I guess the only problem is we do kind of need to heal. I mean, do we need to heal again? Probably not, right? My problem is, again, I really want to hit the enemy with the big damage, so yeah. I think I'm going to go after the... I mean, yeah, Maya doesn't really have a wind or an earth user, so I think we're just going to use everyone else's stat. I think it'll be I think it's going to be a 3 Echo is the problem, so... And yeah, Maya can obviously contribute with water, with the... with whatever we decide to go for. I guess we'll go for the earth one, I think. I think we'll go for the earth one. So yeah, which one even is the earth one? Let's have a little look. Again, this battle just, yeah, take your time. It's this one, actually. So that one is the earth one, so yeah. And again, let me look. What do I need for Stone Eyes once again? Once again, just keep checking these. Water, fire, and earth. So, It does mean Ellie can heal, which is not the worst thing in the world, so yeah. Because she does have Medea. Not much healing, but hey, it's better than nothing. So I'll go for that. And then yeah, once again, let me double check. Stone Rise again. Yeah, water, fire, and earth. So yeah, we almost got the right order, which is kind of funny. So yeah, so Maya has the water, Baofu needs the fire, and then we have the earth. There you go. So yeah, he does need to switch that fire skill though. So there we go. Now with the fire dude dead, that also means that yeah, I can use fire attacks unimpeded now. So that's another interesting thing. So yeah, and once again, Azusa is actually doing a great job here. So yeah, once again, this will be a strat. Yeah, this is definitely the most complex fight so far. And again, I am taking it a little bit safely. But that's okay. So once again, it was this one, wasn't it? Did I remember that correctly, or am I going to get punished? Oh, let's find out. I mean, actually, no. That was the Earth one, so I'm getting reflected. Oh, a lot of damage. They also buffed too. At least, yeah, Miraculously block. But yeah, that was a bad play on my part. And for cool. They didn't kill anyone though, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, so what I meant to do was go for the wind one, obviously, so yeah, and I didn't, so, because I was an idiot. So yeah, Maya needs to heal, that's for dang sure. So yeah, she's gonna do just that. And yeah, that means Katsu needs to use the water skill, and that's okay. So we'll go for Acid Rain. We'll go for Ragion. Then we'll go for the Earth skill. And now I need to figure out which one is the Wind one. That's the one I actually want. Your Earth. This one's the Wind one. So it's the one that's facing away from us. So yeah. So this should do again. That should be Stone Rise. Once again, I'll double check that I'm doing that correctly. Yes, I am. So there you go. And yeah, Ellie. I don't know what Ellie wants to do. I guess I'll use Medea just in case. I'll play it safe again to make up for my misplay. So I'll do this. Again, does mean I can't use Absolute Zero this time, but now everyone's back to full health. So I don't actually need to use I could use Kilowind, but again, we'll get reflected on the Wind one. So I'm not so sure if that's something I want to do, so yeah. I'm probably just going to pause the battle. There you go. I mean, that wasn't the Wind one, was it? Because it didn't actually, it wasn't weak to it. Because yeah, that was the water one, which I don't want to kill. So yeah, I'm doing very bad at actually paying attention. So yeah, this is the Wind one. It only took a couple of attempts, but anyway. So now, yeah, Maya can help out with the water skill again. So yeah, that's exactly what she's gonna do. Again, yeah, maybe it's just smart to just, you know, kill them all at the same time. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I want Ellie to go last this time. We'll let them go now, I guess. So yeah, Katsu, I guess you can go first. Problem is that, yeah, trying to keep track of which one's which is going to be very difficult. So, yeah, once again. Yeah, that's the order we need. Those units. So, yeah. Alright, Malakbus. This is a fun way to do this fight, though, I will say, because, yeah, you need to... Yes, again, using these unit cells is very strong, so, yeah. That's one reason why I find it kind of interesting, so yeah. Okay, there's the Wind one. So yeah, I need to make sure I get him. There, yeah, this one's Magnara. And we take a bit there. And then Malakbus, which won't do anything. So yeah, again, you can block off one of them from, you know, doing anything to you, so yeah, which is nice. So yeah, Absolute Zero once again to do a little bit of damage. And yeah, Stone Rise on the one that's actually weak to it. So let's go for that. They don't have too much help. I think each one has 1,000, so yeah, again, just pay attention to the elements like I'm not doing, so, and then yeah, you'll be fine. It won't be too bad, so yeah, so there you go. You get to go before them now, which is nice, so yeah. Does mean that, yeah, I don't know if I want to heal, but we'll see. Again, that one is an Earth user, so again, Katsu can just keep going for his good old Absolute Zero, so yeah. Then yeah, I still have the Red Water for this, so that's good. And yeah, Ellie. Again, she doesn't have too much to do. I guess she can, you know, go for Garola on the Earth one, which I think was this one, so yeah, I guess I'll go for that. Because no one's damaged yet. Yeah, moved last time, so yeah, I know which one's which, hopefully. And yeah, I go for Stone Riser. On the wind one. And then, yeah, keep going for that. There we go, he's gone. Now I can Jarla. Hit that thing's weakness. Aquadine, no need to worry about that. And a Ferrable. Yeah, these things do look kind of cool, I will admit. So now I need Kamitachi, so... And we're going before them anyway, so I'm gonna just, you know, input the fuel skill, so yeah. Probably wants to either do it like this, which I guess we can do. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because again, Bafu can heal up the damage, so yeah. And then, yeah, Absolute Zero, and Bafu, like I said, he healed up the damage, so let's do that. And yeah, I do know that the top one is the Earth user. Once again, I almost got it mixed up, so yeah. Yeah, the fact that they move around the battle does make it quite difficult. Also the fact that, yeah, I don't know if you can, you know, keep their weakness in check. Yeah, that did enough. Good. So now I can go for Absolute Zero. Now I need a fire skill. Luckily though, yeah, I think I can just, you know, I guess I'll let Balfu, you know, use the Fuja skill this time. Anyway, for a claw. And yeah, that means that, yeah, Maya could be the one that can heal now, because, yeah, just in case. Let's not get too greedy. And then, yeah, like I said, Katsu can keep doing that, and then yeah, I think the rest can use the Fire Fusion skill, so yeah. Which is, of course, Powering Inferno, like so. So yeah, there you go, that's going to be our strat. So yeah, again, that was a pretty messy fight, but no one died, so that's good at least. But if you don't want to deal with a strategy like this, which I feel like, again, this is probably the fun way to fight this fight. Anyway, this should do it. Again, you can just use attacks to hit everything, like Megiddo, Absolute Zero like I'm using here, or Thunderbolt, stuff like that. And of course, Makakacha means you can actually one-shot them. And there you go. That's another thing to set too. And here we go, a lot of XP for doing that. And yeah, Wangon Chizuru, yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, she was in this fight. You do want to take her out immediately just because she does have some... She can be potentially a bit dangerous, so yeah. So there you go. After that kind of train wreck, everyone levels up, so that's good. Again, I kind of like that fight. Again, it's very... you need to be on your game, so that's kind of what makes it quite interesting. So yeah, you need to be on top of everything. And yeah, as you probably said that, Wangon Chizuru, it was just a fake. Damn, I knew it was too easy, it was just a dummy. Where's Tatsuya? He just told me to take this person to a place called the Velvet Room. Please, save Suwa-senpai, he was very depressed, please. Calm down, that is my younger brother. I'll make sure he goes to school, so... It's dangerous to stay here any longer. Let's get out of here. So after this is where... Well, this. Now Ellie's group is the one that gets to work on this. happened to him? What happened to them? Kay, are you right? You're too late by the time he got back. The new order will pay for what they've done. Hey, this little style when you talked to that sneak guy. Also, you never followed. Not this time, but there are plenty of chances before. We can't stay here. Let's go back to my place. We'll be safe there. So yeah, Ellie does make it quite clear that yeah, it was New World Order who did this. But again, it's hard to tell who exactly. Yeah, this cutscene is the same basically. Again, we're basically doing our information exchange. I think the main difference is that yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of what Nanjo is saying. Because yeah, we didn't actually go to the lab obviously, so yeah. So we need to know what happened. So yeah, again, Cheezer, I didn't really mention it during the fight. I kind of wish I did, but oh well. Again, she's basically like a modern day witch. You know, she thinks she's being outcast because of her sorcery powers. It's kind of interesting take for a villain, so yeah. And yeah, here we go. The man named Shinjo, the lab was in fact Takisa Kandori. They seem New World Order revived them with runes. Kandori has been using the Jookers he's been capturing for some human experiments. I saw a huge machine in the laboratory which appeared to be part of the experiment. And I got caught, so all I could do was steal the research data. This is the disk I downloaded. So most likely Nanjo did a sneak job over there, so yeah. Wow, I'm impressed. Well done, young master. I wish you would stop calling me that. The one person allowed to call me that no longer exists. Alright, my bad. There's a lot of information. That machine needs to be called GSM, so this is where dialogue goes back to the same. Once in Kagure, again, yeah, the thing about Kagure is that, yeah, basically, again, Chizuru and Kandori are basically working together in this. Chizuru makes the Jokers appear, then of course Kandori gets the Kagure out of them. So yeah. So yeah, they're basically two sides of the same coin, I guess. Or they're working together more like. And yeah, now we know that yeah, now that we've been to the similarity, we know that yeah, we know that yeah, Wangon Chizuru has found new ways to make more Jokers appear, it would seem. So yeah. Because yeah, now she's saying that anyone can become a Joker, so yeah. That's basically why yeah, the innocents are also in trouble too. So yeah. And then we also got this. This will be the focus when you go back to the main story, but the thing is that we don't actually want to do the main story just yet. So yeah. Because yeah, it's going to be back to the main playthrough, but for Lone Shadow 2. So yeah. But yeah, one kind of sad thing though is we don't get to see a Lone Shadow 2 for this scenario, unfortunately. You'll understand why when we do actually play Lone Shadow 2, why that's the case, but again, it's kind of sad, because we did see Tatsuya, but unfortunately, all we get is his account of going to the lab. So yeah, because that's exactly why Lone Shadow 2 is only on Nanjo Realm, because of course that's the exclusive dungeon. So yeah. Hey, that will be it for this playthrough too, because yeah, there's still a lot of changes, like Ellie gets a whole boss fight that Nanjo Group doesn't get. Although yeah, again, those are SWAT. Well, I wouldn't say SWAT. One gets one, one rack gets one, the other rack gets the other, and there'll be some scenes that are Ellie exclusive too later on. Again, it would be cool to show this, it's just that again, I've been going through this pretty long RPG 3 times, and I was just sure if I can cut out for you know, so yeah. Especially if I need to do the quests, which again, I'm not so sure if I want to or not, so yeah. And we take the reward for the map too, so yeah, that's basically everything I want to show off on Ellie's route for the time being. So yeah, if there are any changes that I do remember though, I will point them out in the dialogue, so yeah. And then talking, so yeah. Anyway, so we had that fun fight against the Shikigamis and Chizuru. Again, I kind of botched it because I had trouble paying attention to which one's which. Again, I don't know if you can analyze to see which one's lead to which, and not just have to use the dialogue when you contact them. That's the only hint you got. And yeah, if you don't know that, then yeah, it's a bit rough trying to figure out which one's which. But again, the fact that yeah, you want to take advantage of that and then hit the enemies with the weaknesses, you can also use the wall-off skill to basically render one of them useless and then you can go after the others. I think that's also pretty neat as well. So yeah, again, it's a part I can't like. I can't like the idea behind it. So yeah. But anyway, with that done though, yeah, like I said, I think we're going back to the main playthrough, but not for the main story, obviously. Like I said, I think next time we're going to be taking a Lone Shadow 2. I'm going to be learning about what Tatsu's been up to as of these recent events. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.